Hey spooky pretties, welcome back to my 12 days of Christmas. Today is day number 10. We are getting close to the end. Today I'm doing something a little simple. Have you guys ever just needed to bake a nice little treat or dessert but didn't have a lot of time? Well, today I'm doing a recipe like that. This is technically store-bought, but hey, store-bought tastes good sometimes, right? I'm a really big fan of the Stonewall Kitchen brand, and today I'm making a pumpkin spice quick bread mix. And it just has a few simple ingredients that you'll need out of your kitchen. You just need 8 tablespoons of butter, which is 1 stick, 1 cup of water, 2 large eggs at room temperature, slightly beaten, and so I have those right here. And then the butter you melt, but then you let it cool for a while, which I've done. And then you can also use a 1/4 cup of pecans or walnuts, but I'm nutty enough as it is. I don't need nuts. Actually, I just really don't like nuts. So I have chosen not to include nuts, but if you were, you would chop those up, use a 1/4 cup. And you also need a 9x5 loaf pan, glass, whatever kind you have, mine's glass, and then you grease it or butter it before you put the batter in. So, and then you just need the mix. And all you've gotta do is put all the ingredients into the bowl and mix it thoroughly. So let's do that. Now, I love pumpkin flavored things. I'm not obsessed with pumpkin spice, but I definitely love the occasional pumpkin item. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie. I do like pumpkin spice lattes every now and then, but I don't need one every day in the month of October and November. I actually am a caramel apple or just apple flavored person. I love the caramel apple spice at Starbucks. Love hot cider. I love the smell of apple candles. But so I've put in the mix. Now I put in the slightly beaten eggs, the cooled stick of butter, and then my cup of water, which I have to go get. And you just mix it really thorough, get it nice, and get all the ingredients stirred in there. And then, you know, some people might want to add their own like icing to this, like a little icing on top. Or I also have seen people just put some warm butter on it, or warm up the slice of bread and then put butter on it and let the bread or let the butter melt. Or you can just eat it without adding anything to it. I guess once I'm done, I will see how it tastes. See if it's good to just eat by itself. And all that's left to do is to pour it into my loaf pan, let it bake in the oven at 350 degrees, and it bakes for 50 to 55 minutes. And to make sure that it's cooked all the way through, I'm sure most of you know, but if you don't, a little trick you can do is when you pull it out of the oven, you take a toothpick and you stick it in, pull it out, and you check to see if any batter or breading comes off on it. And if it comes out completely clean, then you are ready to go. It is done cooking. But if it comes out gooey or a little remnants of food on it, you might want to put it in for another 2 minutes, try it again, go from there. So I think I'm ready to pour this in my loaf pan. Now, like I said, my loaf pan's already greased up, ready to go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna put this in my oven, 350 degrees, and we'll be back in an hour and I will show you the finished product. So along with the pumpkin spice bread, today's flavor of hot chocolate is cinnamon. Never had cinnamon hot chocolate before, but I'm excited to try it. Okay guys, so it's cooled down enough. I've got my cinnamon hot chocolate ready to go in my mug. And I'm gonna taste both the loaf and the hot chocolate and see what we think of this flavor. It's interesting. It smells cinnamony, but it doesn't have like an overwhelming cinnamon flavor. It's good, it's different. It's definitely not something I'm used to, but it's not bad, it's good. So let's see how the loaf is. I hope it turned out okay. Smells so delicious. Now that's even better. That's a good box mix. That's yummy. Thank you for tuning in to day 10 of my 12 days of Christmas. I appreciate you guys following me along during this. I'm having a really good time. It's bringing me a lot of Christmas spirit, and I hope it's doing the same for you guys. So grab your mug, grab your hot chocolate, and grab some pumpkin spice loaf. Make it Meggy, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.